Hey guys, it's Susanna from Susanna O Designs. So if you remember this piece here, let's see if I can. So this part was glazed, and everyone asked me how to glaze. So I'm going to show you really quickly on this door that is not glazed. So I'm going to show you exactly what I use and how I do it. So this is what I use. Minwax and ebony, so it's the black stain. Just a regular brush. You should get a bigger one for bigger areas, and then clean soft bristle. This was used for that one, so I just kind of kept it clean, and some shop towels. Excuse me. And that's all you need. So I'm going to show you. Hope you guys can see. I'm going to set the camera down. So what I normally do is mix my stain really well ahead of time. Okay? You're going to paint it. Hold on a second. This just must have got hit. Well, we'll fix that. Paint it on like you would if it was paint. Don't be scared. Now, if you do this on chalk paint, obviously you're gonna have a hot mess. So this paint is Minwax, has a built-in lacquer, so it has a built-in sealer, so I can freely put my glaze on without getting worried that it's gonna dry out. It gives me plenty of time, so that's another good thing about it. It gives me a good amount of work time. Let me set this down. So I don't have to like, oh crap, I only have a couple of minutes, because some of the glazes that I've used before, it doesn't give me a lot of work time, and then it gets really frustrating to like move my glaze properly. So this you have a lot of, I mean, I'm not saying like 20 minutes, but I'm saying a good 3-4 minutes, even 5 minutes if you really needed of work time. Okay, so just make sure you get into those crevices, and then just, you don't have to be really worried about how you apply it. It can be messy. As long as it's covered, you're good. And every inch doesn't have to be covered, so it's not like, oh god, there's a spot, I can leave that. All right, so shop towel. Okay, and then all you have to do is wipe back. And the more you wipe, obviously the more the stain comes out. Now I have to match the other side, so oh, I have stain in my hand, and you know how easy that comes out. So I didn't put anything on top, but I'm using the residue from the shop towel to just kind of put it up here, so that way I don't have any drips on the other side, because I don't plan to glaze the inside. And then you're just gonna start removing and shaping the way you want this guy to look. So I'm going this way. So I'm putting a little bit of pressure in the middle because I want more on the outside. And then when I'm happy with it, I'll use a brush, that dry brush. See how easy this was? I mean, literally, it's 4 minutes on the camera, and I haven't been doing this for 4 minutes because I was talking to you a little bit before then. But it's like nothing. If I was to use one, actually I don't want to mention the name, because a lot of people like it. I am not the biggest fan, just because I cannot move that stain properly, or that glaze properly, and it's very frustrating. So I'm really happy with it. So what I'm going to do now is hold my door that keeps opening, for one. And then with the dry brush, I'm going to go into those little crevices that I can't get in there. And then I'm just going to start manipulating and shadowing the cabinet to the way I want. Super easy to do. I love this look just because of the outcome it gives me. It's a really rich looking. You can dab some of that excess so you don't wipe off, and then work it again. Now if it's too light and it's not matching the other side, just keep going back and forth with your dry brush, and it just adds that stain for you without you. I'm going to remove some in here because I just want that shadowing more on the top and the bottom. Same here. I'm going to use a brush and just feather it in. Give it a softer look. Here, it's a bit too harsh for me, so I'm going to put my finger in there, take some of that stain out. And then I'm just going to soften it. So here, all the time on the edges, oh, you can't see this. On the edges of my pieces, I like to shadow it. Just think about it like it would be a piece of art. I mean, it's 7 minutes. Excuse me. 7 minutes into the video, and my door is done. I'm just gonna go in with my finger in there and take some of that really dark. And you use your paper just to take any of that harsh lines. And just keep blending, because if you have too much of the stain, it will start to drip if you don't remove it. You think it looks good, and then you come back, it's like, ah, drip, crap. So to prevent that, just make sure you don't have anything just seeping in the little crevices. And then just blend. So I'm going to do the same here. So I am really happy with it. And there you go. What do you all think? I mean, no glaze. And I did that in a few minutes. So I can do this whole piece here in like 30 minutes, easy. And the outcome is, as you can see, amazing. So I hope I helped, and if you have any further questions, let me know. So again, a brush just to soften and move the stain. Minwax stain. Don't do it on chalk paint. If you do, seal it, not with wax, with, you can use General Finish top coat in semi or the high gloss, whatever you want, whatever you use. This is Chemical. Actually, I won't show you over there. It's pretty messy. Okay, I will. All that is Chemical, which I spray. And yeah, that's it. So, hope you enjoyed this video.